Good morning students. So in the last class we have started with the exercise 7.2 and we have solved up to the fifth question. Let us continue with the next one. It is under root ax plus b. So we have to integrate this with respect to x. I take this as I which is equals to integral. So under root ax plus b dx. So now let us take this as t. So take this as t. Put ax plus b. Put ax plus b which is equals to t. Now differentiate both the sides with respect to x. Derivative of ax will be a, which is equals to dt by dx, because the derivative of b will be 0, a plus 0 will be a. So now dx which is equals to 1 by a dt. Now we have to rewrite the given integral. I which is equals to integral. So under root t, what is dx now? It is 1 by a dt. So 1 by a into dt. So 1 by a is a constant, write it outside. I which is equals to 1 by a outside, then integration of root t dt will be 2 by 3 t to the power 3 by 2 plus c. So now I which is equals to 1 by a into 2 by 3, then what is t here? T, it is ax plus b. So ax plus b to the power 3 by 2 plus c. So rearrange the terms here. We get 2 divided by 3a into ax plus b to the power 3 by 2 plus c. So this is all about the sixth question. Well, the next question it is x into the square root of x plus 2. Take this as I which is equals to integral x into square root of x plus 2 dx. So now take this as t. Put x plus 2 which is equals to t. Put x plus 2 is equals to t, then differentiate both the sides. So derivative of x will be 1. So 1 which is equals to dt by dx. Take dx to the LHS, we get dx which is equals to dt. So rewrite this now. I which is equals to integral, what is x now? Take 2 to the RHS, it becomes t minus 2. So in place of x I can write t minus 2. T minus 2, then square root of what is x plus 2? It is t. So it is root t. It is root t. Then dx will be dt. Dx will be dt. So now multiply root t with these two terms. I which is equals to integral. So t into root t will be t raised to 3 by 2. T into root t which is equals to t into t raised to 1 by 2. Root t is nothing but t to the power 1 by 2. So now 1 plus 1 by 2 will be 3 by 2. So I write t raised to 3 by 2. Then minus 2 times root t dt. Now we can integrate them separately. So now I which is equals to, what is the integration of t raised to 3 by 2? It is t raised to 3 by 2 plus 1 divided by 3 by 2 plus 1. So it is 2 by 5 into t raised to 5 by 2 minus 2, write it as it is. Then integration of root t will be 2 by 3 t raised to 3 by 2. 2 by 3 into t raised to 3 by 2 plus c. So now replace t here. I which is equals to 2 by 5, then what is t here? It is x plus 2, x plus 2 to the power 5 by 2, then minus 2 into 2 it is 4, 4 by 3, then t it is again x plus 2 whole raised to 3 by 2 plus c. So this is all about the 7th problem. Well, the next question it is x into the square root of 1 plus 2x square. I take this as I which is equals to integral x into the square root of 1 plus 2x square dx. So now put 1 plus 2x square which is equals to t, 1 plus 2x square equal to t. Now differentiate both the sides. So derivative of 1 will be 0, then write 2 as it is, derivative of x square will be 2x, 2 into 2 it becomes 4x which is equals to dt by dx. So now what we need here, we need x dx. So take dx to the LHS and 4 to the RHS. This implies x dx which is equals to 1 by 4 dt. So we have to rewrite this. I which is equals to integral x dx will be 1 by 4 dt. 1 by 4 dt, this is going to be root t. So that will be root t. So now 1 by 4 is a constant, write it outside. I which is equals to 1 by 4, I write it outside. Then what is the integral of root t? It is 2 by 3 into 2 by 3 t raised to 3 by 2 plus c. So now I which is equals to so 2 1s are 2 2s are 2 into 3 it is 6. We get 1 by 6 t raised to 3 by 2 plus c. I which is equals to 1 by 6. What is t here? T will be 1 plus 2x square. So it is 1 plus 2x square whole to the power 3 by 2 plus c. This is the final answer for the 8th one. So the 9th problem it is 4x plus 2 into the square root of x square plus x plus 1. So consider this as I which is equals to integral. So here I take 2 common. So 2 into 2x plus 1. I have taken 2 common here. Multiply 2 inside, we get back the previous term. Then into the square root of x square plus x plus 1. X square plus x plus 1. So now put x square plus x plus 1 equal to t. Put x square plus x plus 1 which is equals to t. Now differentiate both the sides. We get 2x plus 1 dx which is equals to dt. Actually we get dt by dx here. I have taken dx to the LHS. So 2x plus 1, I forgot to write dx. 2x plus 1 dx will be dt now. So rewrite the integral. I which is equals to integral 2, I write it as it is. This 2 I have written as it is. Then 2x plus 1 dx will be dt, then into the square root of t, root t dt. So now I which is equals to 2, write it as it is, then integration of root t will be 2 by 3 into t raised to 3 by 2 plus c. So now I which is equals to 2 into 2 it is 4 divided by 3. Then what is t here? T is x square plus x plus 1. So x square plus x plus 1 to the power 3 by 2 to the power 3 by 2 plus c. So this is all about the 9th problem. So pause the video to note it down. Well, the next problem, it is 1 divided by x minus root x. Consider this as I which is equals to integral. So it is 1 divided by x minus root x dx. So now I which is equals to integral 1 divided by, I take root x common now in the denominator. So now here we get root x minus 1 dx. So now multiply root x with these two terms, we get back the previous term. So take this as t. Put root x minus 1. Put root x minus 1 which is equals to t. Put root x minus 1 equal to t. So now differentiate both the sides. So what do we get now? Derivative of root x will be 1 by 2 root x which is equals to dt by dx. So here what we need now? We need only dx by root x. So take 2 to the RHS and dx to the LHS. So dx by root x which is equals to, so 2 times dt. Rewrite the integral I which is equals to integral, see here, dx by root x will be 2 times dt. So it is 2 times dt divided by, I have taken this as t. So it is t. So now I which is equals to, write 2 outside, then it becomes dt by t. So what is integration of dt by t? It is log mod t plus c. So now I which is equals to 2 times log mod t plus c. So replace t here. 2 times log mod, what is t? It is root x minus 1. So it is root x minus 1 plus c. So this is the final answer for the 10th problem. Well, the next question, it is x divided by under root x plus 4. So take this as I which is equals to integral x divided by x plus 4 dx. Now take x plus 4 equal to t. Put x plus 4 which is equals to t. Now differentiate both the sides. So we get 1 which is equals to dt by dx. Take dx to the LHS. We get dx which is equals to dt. Rewrite the integral I which is equals to integral. So here what is x now? Take 4 to the RHS, it becomes t minus 4. So in place of x I can write t minus 4, then divided by root t. Dx will be dt. So now let us simplify this further. I which is equals to integral t minus 4 as it is, then now see here 1 by root t, that is t raised to 1 by 2. Take this to the numerator, it becomes t to the power minus 1 by 2. So it is t raised to minus 1 by 2 dt. So I which is equals to integral. So now multiply this with these two terms. So t into t raised to minus 1 by 2, then minus 4 into t raised to minus 1 by 2 dt, then I which is equals to integral. So here there will be 1 minus 1 by 2 will be 1 by 2. So it is t raised to 1 by 2, then minus 4. So this is rated, this rated as it is, minus 1 by 2 dt. So now I which is equals to integrate them separately. So it is in the form of root t dt, that is 2 by 3 t raised to 3 by 2 minus 4 as it is. Now this is in the form of integration of 1 by root t. Take this to the denominator, it becomes t to the power plus 1 by 2. 1 by t raised to 1 by 2, that is nothing but root t. What is the integration of 1 by root t dt? It is 2 root t plus c. 2 root t plus c. So now I which is equals to 2 by 3 into, let us replace t here. T will be x plus 4 to the power 3 by 2 minus 4 into 2, it is 8, root 8 into root t will be x plus 4 plus c. So this can be written as I which is equals to 2 by 3. So here x plus 4 to the power 3 by 2 can be written as x plus 4 into root x plus 4. So x plus 4 into root x plus 4. X plus 4 into root x plus 4 minus 8 times root x plus 4 plus c. So now in these two terms I can take 2 into root x plus 4 as a common term. I which is equals to 2 into root x plus 4 as a common term. So here we are left out with 1 by 3 into x plus 4, 1 by 3 into x plus 4 minus, so I have taken 2 common, means here we will be having 4, then plus c. So now I which is equals to 2 into square root of x plus 4, 2 into square root of x plus 4. So now let us simplify this now. X plus 1 into x plus 4 into 1 will be x plus 4. X plus 4. So divided by 3 minus 4 plus c. So now I which is equals to 2 into the square root of x plus 4. So here 3 will be multiplied with 4, we get 12. So 4 minus 12 will be minus 8. So that is nothing but x minus 8 divided by 3 plus c, or else this 3 can be written outside. So it is 2 by 3. So x plus 4 into x minus 8 plus c. So this is your NCERT answer, or else you can stop the problem here itself. So anyway you will get the marks. So this is all about the 11th problem. So the next question it is x cube minus 1 to the power 1 by 3 into x to the power 5. Take this as I which is equals to integral x cube minus 1 to the power 1 by 3, and then x to the power 5 can be written as x cube into x square dx. So this I have written in this form, x to the power 3 into x to the power 2. So now take this as t. Put x cube minus 1 which is equals to t. Differentiate both the sides with respect to x. We get 3x square which is equals to dt by dx. So what we need now? We need only x square dx. So take dx to the LHS and 3 to the RHS. So x square dx which is equals to 1 by 3 dt. So now we have to rewrite the integral. I which is equals to integral x cube minus 1, it is t. So it becomes t to the power 1 by 3. Then now see here, what is x cube here? Take minus 1 to the RHS, it becomes plus 1. So here x cube which is equals to t plus 1 or 1 plus t. So now we have to replace x cube by t plus 1. So it is t plus 1. Now x square dx will be 1 by 3 dt. So it is 1 by 3 dt. So let us go ahead with the solution. I which is equals to 1 by 3, write it outside, integral. Now multiply t raised to 1 by 3 with these two terms. So here t raised to 1 by 3 into t plus t raised to 1 by 3 dt. So now I which is equals to 1 by 3, then integral. So there will be 1 here, 1 by 3 plus 1, a raised to m into a raised to n, it is a to the power m plus n. Now 1 by 3 plus 1 will be, so 4 by 3, take up the LCM, 3 will be multiplied with 1, 1 plus 3 will be 4 by 3. So this can be written as t raised to 4 by 3 plus t raised to 1 by 3 dt. So now integrate them separately. I which is equals to 1 by 3, write it outside. Then now integration of t to the power 4 by 3. It is t raised to 4 by 3 plus 1 divided by 4 by 3 plus 1 plus. Now integration of t raised to 1 by 3. It is t raised to 1 by 3 plus 1. 1 by 3 plus 1 divided by 1 by 3 plus 1 plus c. So let us simplify this. I which is equals to 1 by 3, then so this becomes t to the power 7 by 3. Take up the LCM, 3 will be multiplied with 1. 4 plus 3, it is 7 by 3. Then whole divided by 7 by 3 plus here t raised to 4 by 3 divided by 4 by 3 plus c. So now take 7 by 3 to the numerator, it becomes 3 by 7, and here it becomes 3 by 4. I which is equals to 3, write it as it is, sorry, 1 by 3, not 3. So I write 1 by 3 as it is. Then this goes to the numerator, 3 by 7 into t to the power 7 by 3 plus, so this becomes 3 by 4 into t raised to 4 by 3 plus c. So in the next step, if you multiply this 1 by 3 with these two terms, 3 get cancels in both the terms. So we get I which is equals to 1 by 7 t to the power 7 by 3. Here t is x cube minus 1. So it is x cube minus 1 to the power 7 by 3 plus again you take this 1 by 3 inside the bracket, 3 get cancels, we are left out with only 1 by 4. So it is 1 by 4 into t to the power 4 by 3. Here t is x cube minus 1 to the power 4 by 3 plus c. So this is the final answer for the 12th problem.